Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA, where when we last left off, let's see, can I remember? It's been a couple of weeks. Yes, we were in the secret underground lab, the abandoned, I should say, secret underground lab of Team Flare, where we were sort of led down here by some of their remnants. And they wanted us to discover, if memory serves, it's like this, as his secret, he's got something to do with Prism Tower and there's some connection with what's going on around here. Hey, Jagoth! Too much prime for you, forgot everything about Pokemon. I kind of have too. I mean, in my defense, it has been 2 weeks of, Metroid Prime, so, But that's good. I do want to spend just a quick few minutes running around here and refreshing my memory of what all the controls were. I don't know if any of the Pokemon I beat from before have respawned. That's a yes. That's that. Yeah, we already did. Wait, no. Do we have to? Damn it, I didn't think to check fast enough. The tiny mushroom. Oh, that's crouched. That's run. Okay. I just need to remember what all the bloody controls were so I can... Because I'm fairly certain we got some big fights coming up. Okay, we do have you. No. Vaporeon, you're an idiot. I've got to wait for that to regen. I do remember that part at least. Nope. Well, I remembered what that button was at least. The tiny mushroom. Yeah. I know I technically have done this. I just want to spend just a quick couple of minutes refreshing my memory on the controls, let my muscle memory come back and all that stuff. Not having a loss of luck, apparently. Alright, I think I got enough. Okay, let's heal you up, because we're... I don't know if we've got a big fight coming up, but I think we do, so... Let's go discover what this big secret that they wanted me to find was, because honestly, I haven't the faintest idea. Oh yes, I did have an elevator key, didn't I? Was I on, actually, was the... There it is. Oh wait, what's B2 then? Oh, they both got flaws. So wait, which one am I going then? It's a cell. Was this in the DS game? I honestly don't remember. That's an ominous dark room. Machine powered back in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards has been confirmed. System rebooted. 4 files available for playback. The device, the fuel, the legends, our shared dream. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokémon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It's been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. We have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. I think that was part of the original game, yes. The device that grants life is in fact grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy to its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Again, I think that was part of the plot. That's why they had the legendary Pokemon captured towards the end of the game. Again, I think so. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to a world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet till no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. Clearly, this guy doesn't believe in decimal points. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. Oh, this is Thanos logic, isn't it? This is Thanos logic, I'm sure of it. My comrades in Team Fair, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Oh, hello. Back again, are you? Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? Truly abominable it was. Az created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I've lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring something back. I remember most clearly his Az. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, oh, that's the cell downstairs, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one called Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. The ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key Az carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much. I cannot recall the cause of it. Probably my fault, or, the protagonist I was in that game at the time. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. It was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Luminos. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know. Now you have learned all that these young people waiting in Lysander Cafe want you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with Az. Then, do what must be done. Interesting. So it's the ghost of the past catching up with us, huh? I still don't remember that much about Pokemon XY, so... Was there anything else here, or is this just supposed to be, hey, this is Az's cell? We might have to come down here for something later on, but there didn't seem to be anything else. Well, okay then. Did you see Lysander? He's still down there. To think that he's still alive. Yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Rizal, there will be time for such things later. And you now know the truth of Az's sins. So I make a request of you. Get Az's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With Az's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower going on a rampage, if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Luminos, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. Dyeing your hair color might have helped, just a suggestion. But we couldn't just leave Luminos. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Luminos better, to make all of Kalos better. Duveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we worked there, we've also heard the voices of Luminos' people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Floette. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling all the way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Az's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of Az's sins. Now, go back to Hotel Z. Well, okay then. That's why. That explains it. Oh, God. Remember when I was playing Prime 4? And I kept saying... I've been playing something recently where I keep wanting to press the, like, one button to open up the map. Because, like, in Prime, minus button opens up the map, and plus button summons the bike. In this game, plus button summons the map. That's why I kept getting them the wrong bloody way around. Bloody controls, honest to God. I always like it when I get a Steam reward. That's nice. Right. Well, I got some good news, and I got some bad news. Actually, technically I got bad news and worse news. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, is that right? Hey, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him all right. No kidding. I went digging into that room about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Seems he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flair Nouveau. And he's been gathering all sorts of info about Luminos from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Is there a chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it's time I talked to you all about it. Come, we'll speak on the roof. So, would I be right in guessing that the restoration of the tower doesn't actually have anything to do with, well, actually restoring the tower? It's probably them trying to work out how to shut off the damn machine, only they can't do it. So they're basically scrambling around the tower, desperately trying to work out how to turn that thing off, and they can't. That would at least make more sense. You know the ultimate weapon, don't you? Went to Lysander Labs. And I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokémon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they've known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokémon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device to the ultimate weapon, or into the ultimate weapon. Put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens and then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokémon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. I do remember that, because I remember... Az is really weird, because he's a super tall character, but in X, he's kind of dresses like a hobo, because he kind of is. He just wanders around the world. He doesn't live anywhere. And then right at the end, the Floette comes back. It's where you get that meme, actually, of like a guy down on his knees, hands out with a Floette in his hand, being like, it's been 3,000 years. It's actually where you get that meme picture from. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man with great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. Is it Ange? I think it's pronounced Ange. Could be Angie. But it's probably Ange. I'm really not sure. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. The day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange... The tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. The shock awoke Ange and caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokémon suffer, people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events in motion, as I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. Doesn't matter. I still made this awesome mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen. Look, I appreciate that Az is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. But I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you. But accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I hear you, Az. Just leave this to Team MZ. You know, I suppose I should have noticed it before, but it just hit me that Urbane's hair is the same color as Team Flyer's. I mean, I know for a fact that Lysander is going to be his father, so that really shouldn't surprise me, but I just noticed that, because I guess it's the first time I've actually bothered to look at him. Well, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you got to beat Grisham. We could count on you. Whatever Grisham and Team Flyer's Nouveau deal is, it won't stop us from stopping the tower. Damn straight. Thank you. I'll be ever grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Oh, good. I'm so happy. Okay, well, guess we're going to finally get up to rank A. Right, where the... Sorry, I'm going to have to get used to some of these controls. Also, have new side quests just popped up? They have. God damn it. Do I want to do them now? No, I want to focus on the main story for now. We'll get up to level A, or rank A, or whatever. And then we'll go from there. Now, I'm fairly certain that he is fire type predominantly. I forget what the other half is. I want to say it's fire and psychic. I could be wrong about that. But we got a few Pokemon I'm pretty sure I can deal with him. Derived an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ. Actually, that's a fair point. We didn't discuss giving over Floette, did we? Why is Team MZ trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? Yeah, we know all about the old man and the black flower Floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping Az tidy away the mess he made for everyone. Grizel, please, that's too far. But it is true that you don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to protect Luminos? That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. Still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I'll become the greatest trainer and use Az's Floette to protect this city from the tower. I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I'll make our dream into a reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Fighting time. Nice. Yeah. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet you think you'll be able to save Luminos? You realize you're going straight up against the Vaporeon, right? That's not a fire type, is it? I don't know what type that is. Let's switch his head. Nope, definitely the wrong one. There we go. Do that. You need a heal. Okay. Hello, you. Are you falling asleep? Don't do that. Ow! Damn it. Well, that's a problem. Can we get to the menu now, please? Menu, thank you. Please die. Stop using that one move. Use something else. Stop hitting me too. Alright, healing time. Oh, for... Thank you, lock-on, for, you know, losing your lock-on. He genuinely did. It just wouldn't lock onto him all of a sudden. Oh, this is a problem. Hang on. I got an idea. That did not work as well as I'd hoped. That's a big fucking problem. God damn it. Would someone stay alive, please, for 5 fucking seconds? I tried to Mega Evolve him and it didn't bloody work. He attacked before I could. Thank you. You get. No, you do not. Alright. Good enough. Screw it. I got lucky. Woohoo! Rank A, baby. You lost. Jar Jar and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Luminos itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams of Lysander hoped to make real. That world of beauty and the sense of justice still have a hold of us. They tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, and the care he showed for all of us. If I threw him aside now, I don't know who I'd be. An undeserved rank A considering you skipped like half of it. That's technically true. I should only be about rank, I don't know, N about now. Seems you are now Luminos' strongest Mega Evolution user. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. Oh, I'm sure we'll be gathering up all our friends, because that always happens at the end of these games. Oh, goody. Yay. I'm so happy. Come by Nobu Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those flamethrower roasts you like. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Grisham. Seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. I did? No, okay. Prison Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Luminos. I am wondering, when are we going to fight Urbane? Because, you know, hello, close up. So I was half paying attention to the other screen, then I was like, look back, and his face was just right there. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Oh, you both reached rank A at the same day. Must have helped that you do have a lot of strong teammates, like each other to train with. The 2 rank A trainers will be sure to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. Suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve the whole situation. Wonder who Floette will choose. Alright, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain? The tower. Sounds it's affecting you. I think she'll be okay. I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. Sure enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. I mean, I worry about things going wrong all the time, and occasionally I succeed. Oh, wait. Damn it. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have a little fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Luminos and of this world will be safe in your hands. That night. Nope, there it goes. I was like, when's the bad thing gonna happen? Oh, okay. Gonna find out what's happening. Meet me at the elevator. Yeah, sure, okay, why not? Well, unfortunately the windows are blacked out, so I can't see what's going on out there right now. Okay, good. Everyone's alright. What was that? Even an earthquake? In France? I don't think so. No, it's something to do with Prison Tower. It looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canari's streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof. We'll see it for ourselves. Only I'd say the sauna is part of the janky charm. Here we go. Floette, you're okay. We're fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was the shaking? You recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look. You didn't notice before? Pretty sure that's how it looked in the intro, too. Gosh, Prison Tower. Really don't like the look of that glow. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Ange goes rogue as well. What'll happen? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. We'll be alright, Az. Team MZ is going to take care of it. Hey, Vinny, is about the tower? It is. Situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. On it. We'll head out. Okay, Team TNT, let's regroup in Central Plaza. Yeah, we won't have trouble finding it. Once Floette is mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower. Power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take. Ange Floette. The tower can take that form? We must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. Oh, that was the flower thing we saw in that screen down in the base, wasn't it? I wonder what that was. I will only slow you down if I were to go, so I'll remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us something good to celebrate when we get back. You wish for me to cook? It's a fine idea. I'm familiar with so many different cuisines. How many of them involve rocks? You're 3,000 years old. Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task. I'm so grateful that our paths crossed. Like I had a choice in the matter. Ah! I like how we went from one night right to the next night. Is everybody just... No, they're not. I was going to say, is everybody just... No, no one seems to have noticed. Yeah, that's about right for Pokemon people. I think I should spend a bit of time doing some side quests now. Seems like the perfect opportunity to do so. I am wondering, actually, if I should level up my Pokemon a little bit more. Don't know. I keep wanting to press bloody... Why are you there? Should we do some side quests? I'm serious, actually. Should we do some side... Let's do a couple of side quests. Just to see what they are. Because they did show up before, but I was kind of focused on the main plot. And now I'm just like, we can wait. I can't help but notice, actually, time seems to have frozen, so that's fun. Is there a battle? Is there a battle zone around at the moment? There isn't. It's night, but there's no battle zone. What do you want? Ice type. I think I can pull this off. Actually, can you? I was about to say, can you freeze a fire type? I don't know if you can, if they like automatically defrost or something. Hello, big boy. Yay. How dare you? Dude, you asked! a bit overboard with the quotes. Anyway, you're real strong. A little tip from me. Don't worry too much if your Pokemon get frozen, they'll thaw on their own. Or you can use Flame Wheel, Steam Eruption, or Flare Bits to melt ice if your Pokemon knows one of those moves. Oh, okay. You know, it's so strange and incredible that there's a place like this in Luminous. It's like an ice field. It is an ice field. Now there are more wild Pokemon around the city who enjoy all sorts of new things. I'm not going to keep doing that. Okay. We will do just a few side quests. A, to mark them off. And B, because I wouldn't say no to the experience points at this juncture. I am indeed. Bug! Okay, bug types. I hate to break it to you, I have an extremely strong fire type that I'm now just going to give a quick heal to. Oh, that does remind me, I do need to swing into a Pokemon Center once I'm done with this. Because you can use Mega Evolution as well, can you? Okay. Well, I can't, but if you're using Bug and I'm using Fire, you're kind of screwed. You ever seen what happens when you burn ants with a magnifying glass? Wanna? Nice. What an interesting rumor. Interesting. Yay. So the reason I want to swing by a Pokemon Center, aside from healing up what's its name, I want to see if I can buy max revives now. Whoa. Nope, still no max revives. Darn it. Which is a shame, because I really like max revives. Did you ever buy max revives? Actually, I don't remember, truth be told, but I was like, well, maybe you can. You never know, right? What we got going on? Oh, did I? I don't remember that, but okay. A horror film? Trevenant. Do I have one of those? I don't know. Let's find out. Trevenant. What does it look like? So we've got Fantlamp. Which he said I had to evolve that, didn't he? I'm assuming it looks a bit like a giant tree, just based on the name. He said it could be found in 13 or 15, did he say? I don't know if I can see a picture of it. Maybe it shows up as like an alpha or something. So I don't think I've got that one yet. I've got a fair few, but I just don't have everything yet. No idea where it would be on this list. It's somewhere, I just don't know where. I'm trying to find the first one. What's the search button? There's sort. There it is. 183. So we definitely don't have one. But we do have you, Fantlamp. When do you evolve? I don't remember. So the question is, do we bring the Fantlamp into the party to level it up, or do we wait? I'm thinking we need to level you up because you could do as a backup. Not quite enough. Yeah, we'll wait. Shouldn't take too much more. 55, is it? Fair enough. Just remind me, actually, I need to... So I need to get you a Pokemon I don't have yet. I guess we can leave that one. His assistant. Something like that. Okay. Looks like we dropped one of them on our last outing. Where'd you go? Into a hair salon. The first time visiting the place, we don't recall the exact location. Cafe nearby. Into the battle court out back. Interesting. So, battle court. Did battle court show up on the map? If so, I think that's what they look like. So, she went to a hair salon. That's you, isn't it? So we'll need something with scissors. Hair salon, then a nearby cafe. See, that's the sort of thing we need to look for. Nearby cafe, thing out the back. I think that might be what we're looking for. Maybe. Clear the other side of the city, of course, but it might just be. Nope, not you. I did wonder if you had something to do with something, but apparently not. Hello. And you're suddenly here. Well, isn't that convenient, bloody timing? You couldn't have remembered that before. Oh, good. Oh, yay, a nugget. Okay, we'll do one more, and then I suppose we'll continue. Actually, we'll do one more, then we'll take a break. Was it you again? Mm-hmm. Friends compete to see who's the strongest. 4 different restaurants. To battle them, make sure you have Frofro in your team. Absolutely not! Never in a bajillion years am I going to do that. That sounds so sodding irritating. I'm glad it's a side quest. Bloody hell. Well, we ain't doing that one, so... Niels, okay. Well, it is 9 o'clock. I need loot, and I need a drink, and then... Well, I Guess we'll see what, if anything, we can do to stop, well, not really the end of the world, but bad stuff from happening, I suppose. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright, let's head towards the ominous glowing tower that nobody else really seems to be noticing right now. You know, considering that is ominous and glowing on the horizon, you'd think the music would be a little more ominous. But apparently not. Apparently a giant glowing tower of doom isn't enough for some ominous sounds. Ooh. Neat. Looks like we got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. Tower's emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up at this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokémon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. Az has assured us that we can still rectify the situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve mega evolution. Team MZ, you're in the remarkable position of having 2 trainers who have achieved rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you're both rank A now. That's right, so here it is. Ah, for fuck's sake. Sure. I'll be the one to save every person. Sound fair? That's what you both wish. Can hardly stand in your way. Alright, talk to me when you're ready to battle. I'm not. I don't actually... God, it's been so long since I fought him, I can't even remember what he had. Did he take the rival Pokemon type? I forget. I think he did. Let's do it. Ready when you are, Vinny. Has nobody else reached rank A? Like, you know, maybe we should have like a tournament or something like that. Woo, okay. One last battle. Let's get this over with, I guess. I don't even know what you are. Udra. Are you dragon type? I honestly don't remember. That was not. Ow. Okay. Right. You maybe? I don't know. You really don't have to interrupt after every one, you know. Right. Really? You absolute dick. I hate it when they do that shit. What you got next, big guy? Ooh, that's... I can do that too, you know. Alright. You... Goddamn protect! I hate that move! Oh hey, what's it can level up? Evolve, whatever. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to do that too. Actually, can I? I wasn't even checking what my gauge was. I should be able to. Hey! Thanks for the resub, Jackal. It's a big Lucario. Yeah, it's an alpha. By chance, I happened to catch an alpha... a Riolu, or whatever the smaller one's called. Yeah, I just happen to have an alpha Lucario, because when they evolve, they retain the alpha thing. What the... Okay, was not expecting that, but sure. He's attacking faster than I can! Like, literally, he's actually attacking faster than I can attack. Like, I tell my Pokemon to do something, and they just die before I can. Hit with anything, I don't care. Wanted to be the one to save the city, but I guess it's no surprise I lost to you. It's a surprise to me, kid, trust me. That bloody M-ball you pulled out at the end, bloody hell. You really are Luna's greatest trailer, the strongest Mega Evolution user. Now, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. I think I'm the leader now after that, but sure, okay. It was a superb battle. Now, both of you are ready? Can I have a heal, please? Oh, I have. Okay, that's good. Okay, that kind of went well. Yeah, so that bloody Ember, I was all ready to... Yeah, I was all ready to... use the ground-based move on me, and like that was going to be super effective. I knew it was going to take off a huge chunk of its health. And he just got his move in first, and it just wrecked me. Yay, Hurricane. That's nice. So what's Hurricane? Ooh, Wind. Another one for the list. You know, it's something that you don't really think about in other Pokemon games, which is how long it takes your Pokemon to execute the move, which is something they don't actually tell you in this game, because the game tells you how long it takes for a move to recharge, but when it's not turn-based, the length of time it takes for the animation of the move to happen is something that actually does affect combat. It's not something I ever really considered before when you consider the fact that, you know, it didn't matter in a turn-based system. Bleed matters have been settled. You will make for the tower's control center with Floette. How? Wait, please let me go instead. What? But they won. You said... I know what I said, but I still want to do my part to protect the people of Pokemon Luminos. As a trainer strong enough to beat me, I think they has a job only they can do. What do you mean? You're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Luminos if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in the city, not to mention everyone else. Luminos is our home. Floette and I want to make sure it stays safe for all of us. Understood. We'll also aid them down here as needed. Oh, great. So he gets to play hero. Huh, guess you were ready to do what needed to be done, no matter who won. Well, he's not the leader for nothing. How's it going? Put him on speaker. What's up? Hope you forgive me for sending you to face his most important battles without me. It seems that a life of 3,000 years truly is asking more than a single human body can give. I get it, all this stress about Prison Town must be taking its toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3,000 years you wasted to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team MZ's here to handle things so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means much, Urbane. I have faith in each of you. I had hoped to protect Luminos, to protect the entire region of Kalos. Carry on where I could not. Safeguard the people and Pokemon of this city. They are her future. To my dear Floette, I ask that you lend Team MZ all the might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Floette. I guess the implication is he's actually dying. I mean, he's been coughing his lungs out through half of the sodding game. I don't think they'll actually go there. Maybe they'll imply it, but it would be a surprise if he does end up dead by the end of this. But maybe he will. You never know. He goes to a farm upstate. Ooh. That's Floetite stone. Alright, time to Mega Evolve. Let's go. Just fucking break into it. Ooh. Oh, that's the chair thing Az was talking about. Guess this is the tower's control center. Chair looks like a full-on throne. Alright, we should be ready. Hey, you better be watching. This reminds me, you still got a star in my hotel at when all this is done. Okay, Floette, here goes nothing. This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to end like that, so something had to happen, but... I mean, they did say the tower was going to transform. Yeah, sure. Okay. What's going on? I thought he had it under control. Doesn't look like under control to me. It's going completely wild. There's things growing out of it. They look like part of Floette's eternal flower. I need to go update Quasartico Inc. team. I think they know! Stay safe. We should get down to the street. Suppose we better. I don't want to be up here if any more tremors hit. Wow, it's actually floating off the ground. So, what's Team MZ's next move? Help or bang? Hey, can you hear me? Gotta say, the view's incredible from up here. I knew Luminos was big, but seeing it like this, thinking of all the people going about their lives down below, appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ. It's up to us to protect the city, no matter what it takes. Backing up for a second, I'm glad you're alive. How are you not more scared for your life? Rain, what's going on up there? Are you alright? I'm safe, I think. Mega Floette's got my back. But the tower's gone totally berserk. It's acting like a rogue Mega Evolved Pokémon. I can't control it at all. It's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. What do we do? I mean, I'd love a hand, but I'm not sure what exactly you should do. Wait, I think... What is it? I see Zygarde on a roof in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think he might be waiting for you. Hurry. Urbane, can you hold that thought a moment? What for? We need him to team up with Zygarde. Yeah, I had a feeling something like that was going to happen. I think the tower going rogue is causing other Pokemon to undergo rogue Mega Evolution. Az was right. This is bad. We gotta fight. What, both of them? Mind? Oh, fine. We'll switch back to you, Hey, where the hell did you come from? I thought you died. Guess not. Whew, good thing we managed to calm him down. Thank you. You know, everybody else in the entire universe seems to have the ability to just instantly heal Pokemon. Why can't I have that ability? I know technically I can use the potions, but it's not instant. Hang on, I got an idea. Just what we need. It is. Well, what does Team NZ do when we need a plan? Strategy meeting. You think it's implying they're using a ton of potions and ethers? I suppose. Maybe. Calm down, Rogue Meg, revolt Pokemon all over the city and rescue Urbane and Blowette from the tower. Correct. Yeah, I'm fairly certain we can walk and talk. Would you consider what Urbane proposed for starters? Going to meet Zygarde? Yes, but getting to it is going to be rough. There's a ton of building debris in the way, not to mention those roots that the tower sprouted. Rooftops? You think you could climb that wreckage and then get up via roof? No, you're good, but that's a lot for any one person. Even with our trusty partners, I doubt we three could make it all the way to Zygarde on our own. What? Yeah, I figured this is where the allies were all going to show up. Or backup, too. What are you doing crashing our meeting? Just thought you might need some help sorting this all out. Fist of Justice will not stand by while our city is in danger. You can count on us. Good to see you're still unscathed, Team MZ. I've had my hands rather full fielding calls from the top-ranked trainers who were provided with Mega Rings by Quasartico. I was trying to explain the entire situation, however, Ms. Canary here decided she would rather move straight to crashing Team MZ's group chat. Oh, and everybody's here. How we got on this call's hardly important now. What's going on and how can we help? Right. According to Urbane, who's up in the tower right now, we need to find a way to reach the Magenta District rooftops where Zygarde's waiting. What? Get it to come here instead. That is an excellent fucking thing to say. It's like, yeah, get them to come to me, please. That is, yes, 100%. Suddenly I'm actually very much on Team Canary right now. She's smart. Could be the Zygarde is testing their abilities. Well, yeah, but... You know, life and death situation now is not the time for a life lesson. Yes, we can all know... Oh, hello. Right, if you show up and immediately start complaining, just having Levane gather information. We elites know better than to rush in blindly. We will check your Rotom phones. I've sent you each our findings. Whoa. The image shows an aerial view of Centrico Plaza. It centers its prison tower, which glows a vicious floral monstrosity. We need to do something about those flowers before anyone else does any fixing. And for the compliment, even my seasoned strength would not be nearly enough. I believe our priority right now is to secure a route. That much I'm certain we can handle between us. All but working together we can clear a way. Tired of Mirror's Edge Pokemon Edition. God, Mirror's Edge, that's a game I haven't thought about in fucking years. You remember when that was being pushed as like one of the next big fucking things? And the game came out and it was just fine. Like it wasn't like even terrible. It was just that, yeah, it was fine. And it was like one of those things where you think this is a first game and then they just never did anything with the IP for fucking years. And then I think a second game did come out, but it was like so long after the fact everyone had just kind of given up caring about the franchise. Oh well. Let's decide among ourselves who will handle which area. Oh, good. Ooh, root. Why not come link up with us so we can collab? Yep. Yes, that is quite lucky, actually. Stop pointing out the logical flaws of the game, okay? I know you're a streamer. That's my fucking job. It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us. I mean, that's true, but shouldn't we focus on those of us who are here? His absence will vex me until he competes in the next... Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, worry about your precious tournament later. You get how crazy this all is. Come from all walks of life, yet we crossed paths simply due to our various ties to the city. Then butted heads in our promotion matches. Now we're here helping each other out. Yeah, it's because it's a Pokemon game. Oh, Emma. Who's Emma? One last bit of advice. Oh yeah, that's Emma. A detective charged with protecting the city. Trust in L. Oh yeah. I was like, wait, who's L? Oh yeah, Lysander. He's not like the old Lysander from Team Fair. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zygarde and lend it your strength. I'll take care of everyone outside of Central Pass, so please take care of things while you can. Right, it's up to us to save the city. Hooray! It's always Muggins here has to do it. That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had. No time to focus on that. Crucial part's still to come. Yeah, we don't even know how yet we're gonna stop the tower. Guess we just gotta bet everything we can on possibly Urbane mention. Zygarde can help us fix the mess. First we head for the rendezvous point with Eager, and Gwyn. Actually, one thing I have noticed, all the wild areas have gone. Right. Taking point, as was discussed at the strategy meeting. Out in force. Sorry, I just noticed that on the Mega Evolved Genghis-Khan, the kid comes out of the pouch. That's fantastic. Hi guys. Well, I am absolutely going to chew through all my potions doing this. Will you please stop attacking me? Go and fight one of the... Let me get into the menu, please. Thank you. I hate that. For some reason, you just can't get into the menu sometimes. Come on, you guys. I'll lead it round. You just attack. There we go. Yeah, see, that worked. I just run around and dodge and they do all the work. Easy. Oh. Okay, sure. You've beat them up with your own two hands. Why not? Yes. Technically speaking, I shouldn't have to be involved in any of these fights. What it should be is you fight the fights and I just run past. Are you going to heal my Pokemon for me? Let's get moving. Oh good, you did. I'm so happy about that. So we're gonna reach the bridge, correct? Correct. Section the wall around the tower and make a flying bridge. Can it now? Now, go on then. Already face may struggle to fell such a massive target. I like how the one in the middle that's holding up the big one is like, ah, it's too heavy. Make me nervous, they'll leave you unsupervised. Let's see if Link saved the day. You're alive. Of course I'm alive. It's Pokemon. Can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing. Save your concerns for the city, not me. Okay. Yep. Well, that's one done, I guess. Yay! Ooh. Yo. Okay. I like how this is Team Electric, and I can't help but notice we're fighting against a water and a steel type. Sure. Yeah. Let's do this. Yep, let's get this over with. I'm really not. It's pure coincidence, I promise you. Good night. That went quite well. Relatively. Huh. Fist bump of justice. What the fuck? Is this really necessary? Sure. Let's test my parkour skills. You weren't exaggerating that much when you said Mirror's Edge Pokémon Edition. Nobody needs a challenge. I like how Canary is like 100% chiming with the thought in the room. It's weird. She didn't seem like that when we first met her, but the fact that she's so on point now is quite funny. That was actually a joke. You don't really know anything about this game? Oh, well, yeah, there's a lot of parkour in this. Because you can run around on rooftops and jump up and all that sort of stuff. Am I gonna get lucky enough? No, there aren't even any of those. I was kind of hoping maybe I could... Is there anyone who can sell me shit? Out of curiosity. Yes, I have. Oh, up we go, I guess. So I'll grab the items as we're going. Where am I going next? Get all the items. I know where I'm going, you idiot. Not like I haven't done this kind of shit throughout the entire bloody game. Fish big. items? Okay, down we go. Yay! Now is really not the time. Alright, you're up for the next round, guys. Let's see, how many more people we gotta do? 2? 3? I think it's 2. 80% speed run, shut up. I've been expecting you. As we have been told about by Urbane instead of myself, I do apologize. What do there's work elsewhere which only an elite like myself could attend to? Engaging with the mayor and mobilizing the forces needed to defend the city. Which is why my dear Urbane is present to support you on my behalf. She's as fine a battle as you will ever meet, so I expect she will be some assistance to you. And I ask you pacify these poor rogue Mega Pokemon before I arrive. Just you will do your utmost to aid our friend. Yeah, sure. She loves running her mouth. Did there ever be a hindrance? Give me a break. Every day I get to take on worthy opponents like Rogue Mega Revolve Pokemon. Don't worry, it's not all fun and games. Pokemon have Mega Evolved against their will, and they're suffering for it. But now I'm going to use our strength to free them from that suffering. Let's do this! Down. And there goes the other one. Nice. Damn straight. Well, we certainly killed some Pokemon. It was kind of a struggle. Is it now? What in the... When the heck did... I mean, how... it was nothing. Pay me no mind. Yeah, she has a tendency to just appear. She's... For one chapter, she was a sodding stalker. It was really odd. Not to mention, the relationship between those two is incredibly toxic. The one in the maid's outfit lost a battle to the other one, and so now she's basically her servant. It's really weird. Quite a handful even with the combined efforts of myself, Lebane, and you. I think this calls for our secret weapon. We have a secret weapon. Is it running away very quickly? Oh yeah, that's right. You can just make your own force field. I think you should be on the outside of that, because now you can't run away. I mean, technically I can't backtrack now, but still. Well, they're dead. We'll just be walking away and we'll hear the screams. Right, I've got to keep pressing the right sodding button. Okay. Well, listen. It's a couple of minutes early, but I think this feels like a decent place to pause. We'll take a break. We'll continue on. I guess we'll be wrapping this up today. That's fine, at least in terms of the main plot. But I'll probably still play it tomorrow for the record. Just, there's post-game, I'm aware of that. So I think we're doing one more session after this one. Assuming we wrap it up today. It might be that we get like close to the end today. And then we'll probably finish tomorrow. And then we'll do some post-game. But we'll see how it goes. But I will definitely be playing this tomorrow for the record. But yeah, anyway. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright. Let's see what we got. What's it gonna be next, huh? How's it looking over there? I see. That'll work fine. Individuals like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like these. Me? Oh, it's the happy couple. Getting a real warm welcome from a couple of rogue Pokemon. Don't worry about me. Our favorite do-gooder just came to the rescue. Memory serves, aren't they both psychic? About time you showed up. It's time we work together. Hello. Well, okay. Did you hit me? Can I get into the... Thank you. Jesus Christ. Got to wait for every single Pokemon in the known universe to stop using a move. Be any better. Technically. Do that. Hello. Gotcha. Got my grunts waiting up ahead. Come on, let's get moving. You know, you shouldn't call them grunts. I think that's rude. Well, I'm hoping we're close. You know, it's weird. The sky isn't doing anything. Usually during these events, the sky is doing something. I believe he's in here? Afraid not. Sorry I'm late, boss. We're supposed to put up a ladder here. So why don't I see one? I'm just an idiot who can't spot a big old ladder. We tried to set up a ladder, boss. We even tried the hollow-vaders and... And what? What you're trying doesn't seem to have resulted in anything to show. Oh, Pokemon busted them up, boss. They smashed everything. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves, then. So to get down to show our mettle. We're gonna have a ladder out of a people, then? Is that it? That's gonna be weird. Once you choose the path, there's no turning back. The only way is forward. Boop. That was a... Oh, sure, okay. Yeah, that is the correct response. You know how Mega Evolution's an expression of the bonds between Pokemon and people? Okay. Jesus Christ. I think the circus is in town. It's an expression of bonds between the members of the Rust Syndicate. A human ladder. We're already falling off the straight and narrow. At this rate, we're going to fall short here, too. It's like we're one person short. We call someone? Who are you going to call? Don't worry about me. Where's my bond? And I'm breaking either tonight. Okay. This is... What the hell is this? The highest calling, literally. This is... What? Oh God, what is this? This is weird. Even by Pokemon standards, that's weird. Go get him. Splat. Yeah, they've got their Rotom phones to save them. Guess we're going this way. Look, I'm going as fast as I can at a nice leisurely pace. More trouble? Yep, trouble. Oh, do we have some late customers? Ah, there you are. Afraid that Nouveau Cafe is closed for the day. You seem to be in need of some help. Okay, we'll have to wait. We have Pokemon to take care of. I did wonder when they were going to show up. Ow. Oh, what? I thought you were ready to go. Can I get into the menu, please? Thank you. God, I hate it when you just can't do anything. It's like if there's a Pokemon in your postcode attacking something, it's like, no. Got him. That disturbance taken care of. Say it's time for a coffee break. I mean, sure. Many people have likened the bitter depths of a fine roast to the nature of life itself. Times like these, I can quite see what they mean. You could always try opening your eyes, then maybe you really would see something. We failed to keep the tower from running amok. Now we must rely on you to salvage the situation. What are you going to do? Oh good, he can open his eyes. We'll never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare. Nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I do next. I will protect the people of this city, no matter what they may think of me. What about you? What is it that you most want to achieve now? Noble desire. Now let us each set out to accomplish what we must. Ah, there he is. Zygarde has been watching you to see if you would make it this far. And now it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside it. That's a lot of Mega Pincers. Fortunately, they're all bug type, and these two have got fire Pokemon, so that's fine. You go do something about that tower. Cafe can't exactly run a profit if that thing blasts away half the neighborhood. End of this area for you. Going up here. Oh, I can't actually run right now. How exactly are we going to fight this thing? I'm a little curious about that. Is it time for like a big kaiju battle? That could be fun. Hey, you can see from up here. Looks like you met up with Zygarde, huh? Remember the day we met and we got a glimpse at Floette's Light of Ruin? That move's gonna pack even more punch now. Watch yourself if Floette starts attacking. Zygarde, you have to save Floette and all of Luminos. Yeah, he's pumped. See, you have proven yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust. I've gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one cell remains. The 1% needed to complete Zygarde at last. Well, good job it's like on my back or something. I don't quite know where it went. Maybe I swallowed it. Afterwards, will Zygarde and you truly be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? Will you be able to save Floette and your friend who are trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies with you. I know that I was once among those who chose to take rather than to give. There's no way to save the world. You must be the one who gives. Give to Zygarde that which is dear to you as a trainer. Give it the courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. There he is. Zygarde man. Cool. Now what? You know, I was kind of joking about the kaiju battle. It's ready to destroy anyone who comes near it. I think we take out the big flowers first. That would be my guess. These things don't seem to have any kind of like type matchup, I notice. Hello. They just sort of are. Let's go, Mega. God chose you to be its trainer. You don't get to use Zygarde. Yeah, that does seem to be a thing, doesn't it? Well, that's two of those things, whatever they are. Did you just come back to... No, okay. I was going to say, did you just come back to life? Nope. I think I hurt one of its foot. I think. Ooh. I guess I technically get to use Zygarde a little bit. I noticed it seems to be charging one particular balls. Oh no. Cheers. What are we doing now? Oh, hello. More of you guys, huh? Ow. You guys are definitely getting stronger, aren't you? Attack me, you sod. Well, down he goes. Great. You know, I wonder where the flowers went. Also, it does explain why they stopped attacking for a brief period. Ouch. Okay. Super potion. No, hyper potion. Thank you. Poor Lucaria. Okay, now get evolved. I wanted to kill one before we go Mega and then take care of the other one. Because I think we got to do this 3 times. It's always rule of 3s. Giga Drain keeps him alive while I'm doing this. Gotcha. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we'd get to, like, I don't know, ride on Zygarde's shoulders as he's flying around and, like, get to control him as you're dodging attacks and all this, that, the other, but no, we just get to do this. Which, it's like, it's not bad, but they could have been so much more, don't you think? Sure, okay. God, I'm chewing through my max potions right now. Why do you have to be so bloody tough? Why can't you have some sort of type alignment? I mean, you're a plant. I think, yeah. While we're at it. Slap a hyper potion on my Lucario. Stop getting yourself this hurt, okay? You're chewing through my max potions right now. I ain't got that much left. That'll do it. Let's go super, or mega, I should say. Underwork him. There we go, that's good. Oh, he's not doing anything. Does that mean we've got a... Nope, we got him first. I was going to say, I think he was about to launch one of the big attacks, but I got him first. Alright. We getting it. Hush through it. Core Enforcer. Hello. Just fucking exploded? Sure. You know my friend's in there, right? Put an end to Ange Floette's rampage. What are we supposed to be like? Anger? Like anger? I don't know. I really am not sure how the hell you're supposed to pronounce that. Like, are you supposed to put a little, like, sort of almost a French twist on it, maybe? I don't know. The tower, it stopped. Seems you and Zygarde managed to save the day. Don't forget about us. What about all the rogue Pokemon? They've all been pacified. When the top-ranked trainers of the ZA Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything. Like our hologram's always pink. Whatever you say at this point. Yep, quite. Thank you all. Seriously. Rain, are you alright? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. All that's left is for Mega Floette to take control and put all this to bed. Once we get this cleaned up, I trust Quasartico is going to throw us a nice celebration. I'll see that it happens. After all, it's thanks to the efforts of Team MZ that we managed to stop the tower. I imagine Az must be smiling. No, he's dead. Down for whatever, as long as it was a good time. Zap you later. One last step, Floette. Do your thing. What's that sound? Good question. Wait, it can still move? What's it trying to do? Are we getting a round two? It is shiny. Can't be. No, no way. Ange fires Floette's light of ruin while it's all powered up like this. Won't be any Luminos left to rebuild. Kamehameha. Yeah. Something inside your satchel is It's shaking. Some kind of power is emanating from your pebble. Ooh, every pebble entrusted you by the Pokemon known as Zygarde. Completely unremarkable. Ooh, Zygardeite. Pebble transformed into Zygarde Stone. Here we go. What the fuck is that? What the hell? Oh, yep. Core Enforcer. Oh, no. Nihil Light. Isn't Nihil something from bloody Elden Ring? We're going to take one ball of energy and hit it with another ball of energy, and that'll cancel each other out. Totally. Whoa. Okay, I admit that's a pretty impressive sight. It's a giant firework. As ever is our choices today that shape our tomorrows. I will forever be grateful to you, Team MZ, my dear friends. Woo! And that's it, just straight to credits. Now, what music are you about to play? Are we okay? Is this a copyrighted song? I can never quite tell. That's a odd looking tower now. If any lyrics start kicking in, I'm muting it for the record. But it seems like it might just be a song. You gotta be careful because they do occasionally slip like copyrighted songs into the ends of these Pokemon games. Anyway, finger hovering over the mute button. Still, that's Pokemon Legends EA. I think all things considered, it is a good game. It is that weird thing with Pokemon where it always feels like they could do more. Like, what they do is fine, but it always feels a bit lacking. The battle system in this one, well, you know, the twist on the battle system with it being more active and reactive, I liked it, but I didn't love it. I know the half the point was oh, you can move your Pokemon around and you can like dodge moves and stuff like that, but like 90% of the time I barely needed to use it. Like I get it, and it's not as if it's like a bad battle system. It's not bad, and it is nice to see that they are experimenting with new ideas. I really feel like the Legend series is where they're just trying and experimenting new stuff. Which is fine, I suppose. It'll be interesting to see what we get out of Pokemon in the future, because there was that leak that, like, we've got, like, the next mainline Pokemon game coming down. We've got, like, more Legends are being planned. I think they said the next Legends game was going to be in Galar, which is, like, the Pokemon equivalent of the UK. So that'll be interesting. Revisiting the Galar region. Was it Galar? I think that's the one it was. The one Pokemon game that did sort of vaguely interest me, make me think, wonder what that's going to be, is apparently there's a Pokemon game in the works that's going to have the regions from the first 4 Pokemon games. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and... what was the 4th one? Hang on. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and... I'm blanking. I can't remember it. I can't remember the 3rd one. And the 4th one even. But basically, if you know anything about the Pokemon world and how it looks compared to the real world, those 4 areas all basically make up Japan, the Pokemon equivalent of Japan. So combining all of those into one area, in one game, does sort of make sense. It is at least canonically close to each other. You won't believe any of the rumors until Nintendo announces it officially. That's fair. I mean, that game wasn't apparently rumored to be coming out for like 2 or 3 years anyway, so, you know, whatever. It will be interesting to see what we get. Presumably the next game we get will be a mainline, unless there's like a small side game. Because they seem to be alternating between mainline Pokemon and Legends at the moment, which is fair. So, yeah, I mean, generally speaking, I can't bring myself to absolutely hate this. It's not like this is a nothing game. It really feels really rote. I tell you what, something that people say that would help Pokemon feel like they're trying a bit more is if they added some voice acting into the game. From what I've heard, I don't know if it's true or if this is just people talking on the internet, so take what I'm about to say with a massive grain of salt. You know, like the size of the fucking moon. But they say the reason why they don't do voice acting is because the plot and like the actual text of the game isn't decided until like really late in development. So they don't have time to like get the text in place and get people doing voice acting because of the incredibly rapid turnaround of the games. I don't know if that's true. It would make sense if it was, but I don't know. They need better animations. I think this game shows that they're trying to improve that. I'd say the animations in this are definitely better. They're massively better compared to the first Arceus and Sword and Shield. I don't remember enough about Scarlet and Violet to comment on that one. But I do feel like this game's gotten better. It's not a huge step, but it is a step in the right direction. They're still years behind Time Story. You mean Time Stranger? The new Digimon game? Yeah, I do have to get around to Time Stranger at some future point. You know, when it, like, goes on sale and stuff. Yeah. Pokemon Legends ZA. Back in the game. I know there's post-game in this anyway, so, you know. I don't know what it's going to be, but... Ooh. And Az is gone. Yep, told you, he's dead. Okay, where are you going to put me back? Oh, oh, wow. What? Okay, I was half joking about that. He really is dead. Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for Az in a way. Okay, I'm actually surprised that they killed him off. Like, I know it was something off screen, but I suppose they were kind of hinting at it across the game, like with his coughing fits and everything. And he did sort of say goodbye on that last phone call. Seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. Hang on, we can't be here. This is a wild area. He had me take his measurements, but he told me it was so I could make him some new clothes. Not so he could have his grave dug. Well, he could have been cremated. God, imagine like being a Pokemon that's employed at a crematorium. That'd be depressing as fuck. But then again, I suppose you can have Ghost and Fire type Pokemon, so they'd probably be into that. Keep watching over Luminoi's ad. We'll make sure it becomes just like you wanted. City of Harmony. Between us and Pokemon. 3,000 long years he bid farewell to so many. Now we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. We need a good meal. Yeah, that's it. I'm starving. Curry again, I suppose. So much left to take care of. So many things to clean up and set right. Rest in peace. Oh, Finn. Is it? I don't think it is. You can make food other than curry. Urbane just really loves curry and croissants together at the same time because he's weird. Some days after the events with the tower, as calm begins to return to the city. Your alarm is going off. It's always going off. It's never not going off. We've still got a quarter of an hour left. Let's see what we've got. That's weird. Why are these all grayed out? Well, oh, that's a bigger one. 2, 4. So we've got 6 we sort of know about, and 4 we don't. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that. Might be because we're inside, maybe, I don't know. Morning or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after the awful battle at the tower and Az passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Central Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed. Sorry, you fixed it in a couple of days? Jesus Christ. That'd take like 6 months in our world. Because you'd have to have a committee in order to decide who's going to be on the committee, to decide about the committee, to decide to fix it. That's exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Luminos needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're going to do? About what? About your wish. The one you're going to get for reaching rank A. Should have gotten a message about it when you signed up for the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Luminos's strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it is within our power to fulfill. Ring any bells? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about what you want. Well, you need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You save the city, I bet they'll give you anything. Hey everyone, come here a sec. Woo. I found something while I was sorting through Az's stuff. Is that a letter? Is it his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you're reading this letter, it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I'll leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Luminos City. I've been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is, as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me. But thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, Az. We left him on the roof the day on the tower went berserk. He must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So, what will we do about the hotel? I guess we don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business. Az did tell us he saw it more of his own final residence than anything. He did, yeah, but keeping a building like this in good repair will be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Quasartico could lend a hand. Wouldn't want us to use our ZA Royal Wish on that. I don't think it's what we've worked so hard for. Oh, Vinny, what's up? You promised one wish to be granted if you achieved rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please, join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Got it. See you soon. You all heard that, right? It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you got until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. I have no idea. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our two A-rank trainees will request. Yeah, probably, but no use getting nervous about it. Let's get to Centrico Plaza. Well, okay then. My dear Team MZ. Ugh. Simply had to find out what both of you A-ranked trainers would wish for. Bottom line is this, I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. Then why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do? Because trainers never ask to battle, they insist. My dream is to have every resident of Luminos become the best trainer they can be. My dream is to make the citizens of Luminos strong so we can get rid of wild zones. Oh dear, we never expected you to share a dream with someone like you. Okay, this is where you kiss. So name, how about something like Sublime Ultra Tornado-jacking? Now, I'm pretty sure, I think I remember reading about this online somewhere. It's like the Infinite Royale or something like that. I'm assuming that's what we get. Oh, now they're not all covered up again. That's odd. Apparently you've got a quest. Let's see, we've got about 10 minutes. Let's do a couple of side quests. We'll wrap up the rest. As I said, I will do one more session on this, I think. Just to wrap up some of the post-game and at least complete all the wild areas. That seems to have been the most fun part. Let's see, my team. I told my Pokemon moves that can restore HP. Sure, why not? We're actually going to fight one of the nurses. How random. Well, we can give it a quick go. Hello. Probably should have used the other one, but okay. And quickly, please. Mm-hmm. Yee. Yield. Goody goody gumdrops, I'm so happy. Oh, I got a max revive out of that, nice. Actually, can you heal me now, you know? Well, that does remind me, I need to replenish my stock. Because I chewed through quite a lot of that before. Okay, and indeed okay. So, I don't know exactly what this game has in terms of post-game, but I feel like I'll just do one more session just to wrap out this week. Does leave me with a question mark of what I'm going to do for the last 4 streams. I've got one stream in mind. Beyond that, I actually don't know, but apparently got some side quests. But yeah, we got some side quests to carry on with. We got the main quest here. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what the hell we can get. And then, of course, we'll head into Area 20 and see if we can finish off catching all of those Pokemon in there. Because I think getting all the wild area stuff should be fine. And then we'll go from there. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.